Hello, welcome back to my channel. Well, we need to cry me a river, Bruz. Cry me a river. Maybe if he goes and cries in the Murray-Darling Basin, it might get filled again. But he's not very happy. He's not very happy with Sky News because they asked him about the fixated persons unit. And they asked him about his defamation case. Cry me a river, Bruz. Let's have a watch.
Your viewers to jump online and see the derogatory and defamatory remarks that Mr. Shanks and his so-called approach to journalism and comedy has said about me. And I have every right to defend myself, and I will continue those defamation process. We're in the courts now, and so be it. I'm happy to take one, regardless what they post about the money they have or not. What is right and fair. I mean, I'd just love for some of your viewers to read some of the commentary and see if it's.
I have. And I laughed.
It's acceptable. And I'm surprised that mainstream media haven't singled Mr. Shanks out.
I'm surprised mainstream media hasn't singled you out. But then mainstream media aren't going to say anything.
Because you know what? It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable today or tomorrow. And he's setting an example of what he thinks is right. And I have a standard that I'm going to fight for. And that's why I'll continue on with the process.
You have a standard, Bruz. Wow. Using taxpayers' funded money to defend, to do the lawsuit, are you, Bruz? And what about your daughter's fine? Apparently, she did 2 breaches of, so twice. Okay, so you've got standards. Okay.
But perhaps more will come out in terms of those texts then in the trial if it goes that far. Let me just ask you this, though, because this has been something put out there as well. Did you ask for the fixated persons investigation unit to be involved in the arrest of Jordan Shanks's employee, Christo Lanka?
Absolutely not. Rubbish again. Rubbish. You know, they want to pitch it a particular way to get community support from their social community. They use whatever means to misrepresent the truth. And again, I'll leave that up to the police. They'll deal with all of this in due course.
Right, but just to clarify, so you had no role in that particular unit being
Tom, I've already said, I've actually made it clear, Tom. I've said absolutely not. And again, for you to even be asking that question is an indictment on your level of journalism.
Hello. They had to have acted on a complaint, mate. You had to have gone and complained for them to act. The complaint states that you said that you were scared for your life. Hello? You had to have been involved. No complaint, no arrest.
Because you're just going off remarks by an individual who is, as you know, on social media, an abusive individual. That all he does is fool these people.
Excuse me, Bruz. You need to be careful. You need to use the word alleged abusive person. You need to work, because what you have just said there could be deemed as defamatory. Uh-oh.
And that's what you're supporting. So good luck to you, Tom.
I'm not supporting it, Deputy Premier. I'm just putting something to clarify from you.
No, but I answered the question. And then you put the question to me the second time. So I made myself
I was just saying
clear. No, I made myself absolutely clear.
Really? You made yourself clear. But if you didn't complain, if you didn't ring the police, then what is the basis for the arrest if you haven't made a complaint? Hello? The complaint states that Christo was stalking and that Mr. Barilaro feared for his life. Well, how's the complaint been done if it's not been done by him?
I think it's unfair for you to continue to ask questions around something that is now with the police and on 2 counts, and I'm leaving it at that. I think I've answered more than I should have, and I've been very, very forthcoming with you.
All right, John Barilaro, thanks for your time.
No worries, thank you.
And if you are watching,
When we come back,
if you're watching this,
You-
Mr. Shanks's lawyer, I would wonder whether to say abusive, that he's an abusive person on YouTube, could be deemed as defamatory. So why is it? Here's the thing. So why is it that Mr. Barilaro can go on a news station and refer to what Jordan Shanks does as abusive, and yet Mr. Shanks goes on and does on his channel with evidence and accuses him of certain things? What's the difference? Tell me what you think in the comments below. I'd be very interested. Thank you very much.